Hello, everybody. How are you? Hey, I was supposed to do this from my, setup that I have at home to be logged, but I didn't want to lose the opportunity or miss the opportunity that I just finished the show Monsters. There you go. What do you think about that? After you watch everything that happens from the beginning to the end, I pretty much feel the same experience that that lawyer, according to the show, had. Because at the beginning, you hear all this, and then you feel compassion for the two brothers, Lyle and Eric, right? And you're saying, wow, if they went through all that, that first trial, that got mistrial, that sucked, right? But then everything that the lawyer had as a case, the build-up case against the defense, right? Attorney for the case of the murder. I guess that. Oh, and you're gonna excuse me because I'm not a lawyer, so I mean terminology and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is like she built up a case. It seems to have a strong case. Back in the days, it was the first trial that was televised, right? It went on TV, and then the jury actually pretty much supposedly didn't agree or came into an agreement just because they didn't like the lawyer, and then there were a couple men that didn't agree with what had been said, so they couldn't give a verdict, right? So anywho, then the development of the story comes, and then all these that you kind of find fascinating in my personal opinion because I'm Latino, right? So that kind of like Jose's character of being Latino culture, even that Kitty was American 100%, right? White. But he, yeah, I mean, that's pretty common the way that we act I'm saying in the way that the strong figure or the way that you speak that can sound with high volume voice or that you all alter or aggravate it and then you're mad and then you overact or snap, stuff like that. That behavior it's pretty common in the Latino, and you guys can comment, my friends Latinos that are seeing this. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just came from Latino culture, so I'm pretty much know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is like the other disturbing part of the story that yeah, definitely lawyers and the defense case what was the defense was building up the case upon the fact that they never told this type of uh, behavior or all the raping and then the abusing happening to their shrink. So they were going to therapy, nobody was saying anything. So when Eric confessed that he killed the parents back in the days, I guess that the law was that everything was confidential. If you were seen as psychiatrist, as a shrink, but I think that changed. You can correct me in the comments too. Help me out here. Like, I think that nowadays a psychologist or a psychiatrist can know hold this information. Like, if somebody commits a crime or they try to harm themselves because they are harmful for themselves and others, they have to participate this to the authorities, and then the person will be flagged or whatever. I don't know what is, but I believe that nowadays that's how it is. Back in the days in the 80s, in late early 80s and early 90s, I don't think it was like that. But the interesting part is at the end, what they're trying to say is who has more money and they can buy more lawyers, then they can do whatever they want, because slightly at the end of the show, and then spoiler alert here for everybody, just that, and I will put in my title spoiler for the show Monsters. Just you don't watch this video if you haven't finished it. Coincidentally, Eric ended up sharing the same jail with O.J. Simpson. And then the O.J. Simpson trial takes place after this guy's trial was in hold. So they didn't have a second trial date or anything yet. So I think it took like 3 years or so, or 7 years before they were convicted at the end. But yeah, so O.J. Simpson's trial started it, and he's accused for murdering Nicole, his wife, and then he actually was, what did you say? Like he was. The verdict was he was no guilty. So you were like, what? And all that. That was another commotion, and that was very fucking. Sorry, my language. That was very freaking interesting that he actually ended up in jail later on for some memorabilia that he stole, something like that, in Las Vegas. I think he spent 8 years in jail or something like that. But anywho, I just find fascinating that this one has brought to many attentions. I think the case I overheard that is being reopened, and also that even Kim Kardashian, that I believe she is a lawyer now, and she works for a firm, and then they went to visit the brothers. I don't know if it Eric or it was Lyle, I don't know, but I haven't investigated that. But I just wanted just to make sure, I want just to pick, guys, your brain, and what do you think about the show? Do you think that they had a fair trial or not? Or do you think that they got what they deserved? I wanna pick your brains to see what you can tell me about it, because I'm very anxious to see, because this is all news now. Everything is talking about this case again, the Menendez brothers and stuff like that. Everything arises all out of the sudden, and after I believe this DocuSeries came out, Monsters. But I mean, it's a little dark. It's very I mean, exposed and everything, language and everything. I will know, it's just kind of like, it's a strong docu-series. So if you're gonna watch it, just be prepared, because there's graphic, and what they say and what they show is kind of tough. But well, I wanted to take the time to just review with you guys. What do you guys feel or believe? And leave it in the comments, and I will reply back the comments that you leave, because I find fascinating that this is just crazy that arise again. I mean, these guys in the 80s, by the time that they got convicted, I think it was 1996, that they were convicted to lifetime with no parole. In 1996, I was 18 years old. So I was graduating from high school, meaning that probably, yeah, so if Eric around 90, he was probably, by the time that he killed the parents, he was 18. So 20, yeah, probably 26. By the time that he got convicted. So anyways, so if you want to just give me your opinion, that will be great. I really will enjoy just to start a freaking chat about this, because I thought that the show was interesting, and I feel like this will make this case reopen, evaluated, or who knows nowadays what they can allegate, because they are saying that they didn't have a fair trial. I don't know. Did they get what they deserve? Maybe not. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, We want to increase the channel subscribers. TikTok is doing better, but then I want to strongly grow my YouTube channel. So subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments below. I mean, we're really, I really want to know what you think about all this. Thank you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.